I accept all the cookies. I accept the terms and conditions. I check the little box that says, yes, I have read and agreed. But let's be real, I never do. Love doesn't come with a manual. No footnotes, no emergency exits. Nobody scrolls down far enough to see the hidden fees, the disclaimer that says, no refunds, no exchanges, no warranty. I have read and agreed to the mornings when love is weightless, when it's not hard to squeeze the toothpaste, when your kiss still lingers like melted ice cream. You call, I answer. You laugh, I breathe in. You are the background music to every cosmic thing. The kettle is whistling, the key is jiggling, the stupid smile I don't notice I'm wearing. Where forever feels like a real word, a promise word. You say you hate games, but your heart comes with cheat codes. Be affectionate, but not too much. Be independent, but don't you dare forget me. Be fun, but not at my expense. Be everything, but not too much of anything. Click I agree to continue. I agree to the first time your goodnight will sound like an obligation. I agree to the silence that stretches between us so heavily it could break the bed frame. I agree to the way I love you shrinks. To the way it used to be shouted from car windows, texted in all caps, written in the steam on bathroom mirrors, but now it's mumbled, dull. A password we enter out of habit. I love you turned into something we owe each other. Isn't that how love works? A contract written in invisible ink until the paper starts screaming, warning, affection may expire after 6 months. Side effects may include jealousy, miscommunication, and existential crisis at 3 a.m. I agree to the slow unraveling. I agree to the bedtime routines that now feel like rituals for the dead. I agree to your back turn, to my breath held, to love turning into a quiet war where both of us will surrender, but neither of us will fight for. Maybe that's why love feels like an app running in the background, draining me slowly. Maybe that's why I keep getting pop-ups in my head. This version is no longer supported, update required, storage full. I keep pressing remind me later, saying I'm fine, when the software is clearly crashing, freezing, buffering, stuck on the same old arguments, trying to patch up the bugs with apologies that sound more like, please, don't uninstall me. And I know love is not a service. It's not something you have to sustain every month like a subscription. It should not require a two-step verification process just to trust you again. What if love wasn't a contract? What if instead of I agree, we just said, I'm here? Then I would say, I agree to my own shrinking so you have more room to grow. I agree to apologizing for the space I take up. I agree to becoming a footnote in my own story so you can remain the protagonist in yours. I agree to the way you kiss my forehead like a deadline reminder before I become just another thing you have to deal with. I agree to pretending, yet still I do not live, because love is an agreement and I signed the fucking contract. Love is an investment and I have already paid for it. Love is supposed to be hard, isn't it? This time, I scroll all the way down. I find the button and I press unsubscribe. And when it asks, are you sure? I check the little box that says, yes, I have read and yes, I agree. And I close the tab.